August 31st, 2019 is going to be a huge day for wrestling. And no, not because it's the birthday of Mohammed bin Salman, the guy who brought WWE to Saudi Arabia and all the classic matches that came with that. No, on that day, there will be 3 separate wrestling events promoted by the 3 biggest wrestling companies in the world: WWE, All Elite Wrestling, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. AEW are the talk of the wrestling world right now. They only just formed in January, following the massive success of their All In show in September of last year. The company continued to turn heads in May with their first official show as an organisation, Double or Nothing. Again, this was another huge success, and it drew headlines around the world for the debut of Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose in WWE. But now, AEW faced the biggest show of their young existence. Returning to where it all began at All In 1 year ago, they present All Out from Chicago. Jon Moxley will fight AEW's biggest star, Kenny Omega, and the main event will crown the first AEW World Champion as WWE legend Chris Jericho takes on the rising star Adam Hangman Page. This show is massively important to AEW. They're being seen as the biggest challengers to WWE since WCW closed in 2001, and with their TV deal starting on October the 2nd, they need to hit the show out of the park to really gain some goodwill and establish their fan base before that TV deal starts. Next up is New Japan, the dark horse in this equation. They've been pumping out some of the best wrestling in the world for years now and are a couple of years into their western expansion. Now this plan was dealt a pretty big blow when some of their top American stars like Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks left to form All Elite Wrestling, but they've bounced back since then in spectacular fashion. Since their departure, a new crop of Western guys have become massive stars, like the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, Switchblade Jay White, and the flamboyant Juice Robinson. On top of this, New Japan have their own homegrown stars that have become hugely popular in the West, like Kazuchika Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kota Ibushi, and Tetsuya Naito. And on August 31st, New Japan will present Royal Quest, their first major show in the UK. All their top stars are going to be there, and also Minoru Suzuki will be there. Minoru Suzuki is a psychotic old man. That's literally all you need to know about Minoru Suzuki. Now, if it was just AEW and New Japan on August 31st, there wouldn't be that much of a story. It would just be 2 great wrestling companies putting on 2 great wrestling shows. But then WWE stepped in. See, WWE is panicking right now. With the rise of AEW and the expansion of New Japan, their monopoly is under threat. So what they've done is they've expanded their developmental brand NXT to set up little territories around the world. And the first one is NXT UK. Now NXT UK has succeeded. Their first live special, Takeover Blackpool, was a big success in January. And now they're doing their second one, Takeover Cardiff. The card is looking like a winner too, with dominant UK champion Walter versus fan favourite Tyler Bates in the main event. Not only that, but it's also rumoured that this show could be the triumphant return for Wales' own Tegan Knox, a woman sidelined last year with her second ACL tear in 2 years. But this isn't just a chance for WWE to show off the best of the UK wrestling scene. No. It's also a way to try and stick it to their competition. See, not only are they doing a show on the exact same day their biggest competition in 20 years takes a big step forward, they're also running it at the exact same time that New Japan are running in London, which means that on August 31st, we'll have 3 shows in 2 countries on 1 day. We'll see who the best wrestling company in the world truly is. And as a wrestling fan, I cannot bloody